Kathy. Thank you so much for being with me today.
Hi, Rosa. I am so thrilled to see you and to be on this podcast with you today. I thank you for inviting me and having me.
Oh, it's my pleasure. So, Kathy English, tell us real quick where you work and what is your role there?
I work for a company called Vital, which is a startup to mid-sized company, and I'm the chief marketing officer for them, and I'm also a registered nurse. So everything I do always has nursing in my mind.
That's right. Once a nurse, you're always a nurse.
That's right. That's right.
So, what innovations would you say are making the most impact on nurses today?
I think there's the promise of AI, honestly. It's such a hot topic right now, and everybody's talking about it. Epic just had their big announcement about their jumping into the fire. And I think there's a big promise, but there's a little bit of fear, uncertainty, and doubt as well. Um, I I- I work for a company that actually makes solutions that are using AI throughout the whole stack.
Hmm.
And there's so much mystery to it. I went to AONL this past year, and it seemed like every vendor in the trade show floor was saying, "We have AI, you have AI." And I think that we need to learn a little bit more about what AI really is
Yeah.
before we start, saying that. Um, I think the innovation for nursing is coming from that. If you look at how much time it takes to chart, finding ways to make your documentation easier, and finding ways to use AI to find what you're looking for. Because yeah, we've all used the EHR for our own charting in the past, and it's gotten better over the years, but there's still a little bit of complexity to it, and anything we can do to make that easier, I think, would be great. Also, things that we can do for the patient to help them better understand their stay, whether it be an emergency room visit, whether it be the result of an x-ray that says you've got a spiralized tibia fracture, and you go, what the heck is that? And then you go over to ChatGPT and go, what is that? And it doesn't always give you the right answer. So
Right.
finding patient solutions that are going to be giving them the right information so that people like you and me who are nurses in the family don't have to be that translator for what to expect and or what that language was that was used, I think can be a powerful tool that will helping the patient will then help the nurse, because then you don't get those calls from the patient or the family saying, how's my family member? They already know because they can see it potentially on an app.
Hmm.
So that's my thinking.
Yeah, definitely. And what trends do you hope are talked about at Health?
Well, obviously I'm in the AI space and I'm passionate about it because I've seen technology through the years. I mean, I was demoing a character cell EHR, which was actually order entry and order management way back when. And I've seen the technology evolve, so I'm very passionate about AI. But what I want to have happen there is that someone, whether it be a speaker or whether it be a presentation from a vendor, but someone helps us to understand the basics of AI.
Yeah.
Like, what is an LLM? I mean, I'm excited a lot of nursing leaders are looking at that, but there's a lot of layers that can happen that you have to think about to make sure it's safe. Because God forbid if we tell a patient about something going on where there's suspected child abuse and it gets into the patient's hands before we're ready to tell them. So making sure that we know what to say and what not to say and when not to say it is really at my heart. And I think AI can actually be a really good partner. So I'm excited to go there and walk that whole pavilion and see what everybody's doing.
I think you're right that the more we learn about it, the better we can make it. We just need to understand all the components and make sure that it's ethical and has good guardrails. So, is your organization announcing any exciting news at Health that will have a positive impact on nursing?
I think so. We have automated the environment for the patients to experience their communication from their physicians and nurses in the emergency department and in the inpatient arena. And what we'll be talking about at Health is a new innovation we're doing for urgent care because we see a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt happening with patients that are anxious. They're wondering, okay, what's next? Did I break my leg? Did I do this? So
Yeah.
we've done some piloting and beta testing at a customer site for urgent care, and we think it's going to be something that's going to help quite a few people because you get volume in the urgent care, and you want to make sure that the experience is positive.
Yeah, and I'm really excited to hear about that real world experience with the application. That, like you said, there's so many great ideas out there and so much hope with AI, but when you actually put it into practice and get to flesh out some of the kinks and what are they and how do we adjust for them, there's so much we can learn from that. So, Kathy, I'm really excited to learn more about that at Health in Vegas. And
Thank you. Are we going to see you there?
yes, I am speaking.
Awesome.
I will be the panel moderator at the Nursing and AI track.
Oh, awesome. I'm definitely going to go to that then. I can't wait to see it.
Oh, thanks. I'm excited to see you in person.
Me too. Me too.